this year's done now, and this nonsense about a 5-day break at Christmas. COVID's not going to go away. So why give us a 5-day break that to risk, all the good that's been done with businesses being shut just now for the levels to rocket back up again because of this 5-day break? The better just, my own opinion is that the better just keeping things that the way they are, get the figures down, and then open back up with no restrictions.
All the good work has been put in by everybody, whether it be the general public or whether it be publicans and hoteliers and licensed premises, to come this far just to be faced with probably another lockdown in January. And if you look at where we are with the restrictions at the moment, where you're not allowed to currently mix with anybody outside your own household into anybody else's household, and you can come to a pub with 6 people and 2 families as it is at the moment. And now we're saying that, well, actually you can meet with 3 families up to 8 people with children under 12 in a house, and hug and kiss and karaoke and all the rest of it. So it's a bit of a slap in the teeth for us, whereas one minute they're saying that gathering in house parties is bad, and now they're saying, well, actually it's okay. So now they're basically telling you that the pubs aren't safe. So it's just a bit of a real slap to us.
Pubs have systems in place, unlike quite a lot of places. That's just where I'm saying the government's got it wrong. You went into my place, as soon as you walk in, you've got a sanitizer station. You've got another one at the bar, at each end of the bar. You've got one at toilets, and you've got one at the exit out into the beer garden. We have a system in place for using the toilet, so it's one in, one out. Everybody's social distance. There's nobody rammed, round tables, etc., etc. They're all set apart. Nobody's allowed to move tables. I would say 90% of the pubs are going above and beyond, but you've got the 10% of the pubs, and I've witnessed it myself, that's sticking the 2 fingers up and doing what they want to do.
If you look at Scottish Hospitality Group, we've got 200 and odd sites. We employ 6,000 people. From the 15th of July, when hospitality reopened in effect, to the 30th of September, we served 1.8 million customers across the group. And then if you include the 6,000 staff on top of that, and we only had 17 positive cases. And one of our members alone, who has 22 sites, he spent £250,000 on making his premises like the gold star, if you like, of COVID safe. And that was everything. And he has only had 3 positive cases. So, and they served, I think it was just over 360,000 customers in that time. So there's no way that they can tell us we aren't safe. Yes, they will rely it back to the hospitality because, and as I've explained many a time to people, if you get on a bus in Motherwell and travel into Glasgow and go into 5 or 6 different shops, go into a supermarket, do your shopping, come home, and then go to a pint, go to the pub for a pint later on, 5 or 6 days later, you've contracted COVID. The only place you're going to really remember where you've been is in the pub. So we're absolutely targeted all the time. But there is absolutely no evidence, Rebecca, absolutely no evidence at all the Scottish Government have come to us with to say that there is an onward transmission from any pub. Yes, people have been to the pub, 17 of them in our case, but there's been no onward transmission.
Why do you think the government is focusing so specifically on pubs and not on, shops like you mentioned before?
I'm baffled on that one, because I was one of the first people in Glasgow that to catch COVID, and I was really bad with it, and I'm still off my luck with it. The staff's constantly cleaning, regulars are commenting on it, and if a pub or a business is run properly, where's the problem? Hit the pubs, the shops that's sticking their 2 fingers up at it and deal with them.
Given the 5-day freedom thing we have now coming up to Christmas, there's no way that pubs can be targeted in a lockdown come January. just can't afford that to happen. And if you look what happened in Wales, £340 million just come out to be from the Welsh government to help hospitality businesses, where each pub averages to get over a 6-week period £11,300, with the same 6-week period in Scotland. The same pub will average £2,700 in that 6 weeks. So the grant system is completely wrong, and we're still waiting on people getting grants that were due money in October. And the way the Scottish government have dealt with this was totally wrong.
Where do you think the grant money has gone?
I think we're looking to find out where that grant money has gone. If you take it in November, there was £1.7 billion came up on Barna consequentials in 2 different tranches of money. And as yet, we haven't seen where that money is being spent. I agree that should be some spent in healthcare, because you have to balance economy with the public health. And, you know, health has got to come before profit. We understand that. But we also need to make sure that we have got a hospitality business available to tourism come the next year or the year after that. So money needs to be spent, and we would encourage Scottish government to come out, tell us where the money is, and do what the Welsh have done, and support our businesses.
All they're doing is forcing local businesses to close. You know, quite a lot won't reopen back up, which is a shame. You know, pubs isn't just coming in for a drink. Your local wee pubs is a meeting place for a lot of the single people, a lot of the elderly, a lot of the lonely people that will come into the pub, even if it's for a tea, coffee, a can of juice, just for a bit of company. You know, so these are the people that I feel it for, because basically they're stuck in the house again. You know, that they haven't thought it through. You know.